What's going on, guys? So I've been watching some of my favorite movies and TV shows over the last few days. Lord of the Rings, extended version, whole damn thing over the course of 2 days, and I'm all the way at the last season of Deep Space Nine. Love that show. Love my Star Trek. Classic Trek. Not that new Trek garbage. And what kind of leads into the difference between old Trek and new Trek, or old myths, and the way, our modern mythologies and how important they are to us, and the garbage that Hollywood puts out now. We need our modern myths. We need those good stories. We need those characters that are written that show the best of what we can be, the best of who we can be. They're not all perfect. The best modern myths have dark and light elements in that gray area in between. That area most of us live in. At least I do. It's important to have those stories, those heroes, those relationships. Because in the real world, most of the time, good guys don't win. It's your schemers, your manipulators, liars, people who go after your reputation, use anything they can to bring you down, will do anything that they can to amass money or power, influence. Most of the time in this world, those are the people that win, and it can bring us down, bring me down. As I've been coming up, well, kind of stagnant now, but as I was coming up in the last few years, operating within, I've seen people change. I've seen attitudes change. I've seen people I thought had good hearts change. Thankfully, I've seen one or two that remain and stayed the course. But for the most part, I have to say, and this reflects just about every other aspect of my life, that I've seen in my life, villains win. And so it's important to have those modern mythologies that mean something to us, that show us there's other ways to be good to each other, ways to fight for what you believe in, fight for yourself with a good heart. Because those are the stories that keep us going. At least the good ones. People that want to do good, be good, live on the lighter side of gray. It's very important for us to fight for our modern myths. Because you get stuff like New Trek, or this new woke-ass Lord of the Rings bullshit with stuff in it that just shouldn't be in it. Like, I get a good creator coming out with a new like an expansion to Tolkien's legacy, would have, I think, said something like, this is, you can accept this as canon or not. We're going to try and expand this universe and take it in new directions and see how it goes. Kurtzman Nutrek, those idiots, they, like, from the outset, should have listened to the fans and said, all right, we are taking this in the wholly wrong direction, and we tried something different. We apologize, and we're going to try and make it more universal for everybody. That's not what they're going to do. They're going to double, triple, quadruple down. We've seen it for years. That's what villains do. Villains don't own their shit. They double and triple and quadruple down. And shift the blame, point it at you. Take something that you love, take your heart, mash it up, use it, repurpose it, then point the finger at you and say it's your fault. That's what villains do. It's hard to be a person in this world who's going through it or been through it to maintain a good heart. So those stories, those mythologies that we grew up with, those modern myths we grew up with, they're more important than ever. They're more important to remind us who, if we grew up with them, the kind of outlook we had, the kind of heart we had when we were young, and to remind us who we were before all the scars, before life kicked us around. Because there's always another option. There's always a better option. One that'll help you sleep at night. But understand this, that if you always take the high road, yeah, you might be better off for it inside, in your head. But in the real world, you're going to end up with empty hands. So I guess it's up for all of us to decide what's more important. A good heart, clear soul, or having your hands full with everything you wanted. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I am author Stephen Walton. My love to you. I hope you're doing well. Please subscribe if it's your first time here. Hit the like button, comment, let me know what you think. How important is our modern myths to you? Those stories, those characters. And who is your favorite character and why? My love to y'all. Be good to each other. Peace.